Unit 24. Let's get to it.
Okay. Let me zoom in. Okay, that's okay. Dinners on me. Dinners on me. Entertaining and eating out. First part, paying the bill. We'll split the bill, shall we? Split the bill means either each person will pay for himself or herself, or the bill will be divided equally between all the participants.
Yeah, splitting the bill. They also use the idiom going Dutch. They also use this phrase, let's go Dutch, for example.
Let's go Dutch. Can you please spell Dutch?
Let's go Dutch. If I'm not mistaken, it would be D-U-T-C-H.
D-U-T-C-H. Okay, Dutch.
Yeah, let's go Dutch. It means let's split the bill. And about the title of the unit, Dinners on Me, Entertaining and Eating Out, they also pronounce this word entertaining like entertaining. You would also hear this pronunciation, entertaining.
Entertaining.
It means you would drop the first T, the T after N. Inner, not enter, entertaining.
Entertaining. You have to
No, you completely drop it.
Okay.
Inner.
So I could say entertaining.
Of course, it's a standard pronunciation, but among Americans, dropping the T after N, and if it's not stressed, they tend to pronounce it without the T, entertaining. Yeah, like internet.
Okay, got it. Okay, lunch is on me today. Lunch is on me today. It means I am paying for you. And it's an informal expression.
Yeah, and for this, you can also use the phrase "my treat."
My treat.
Yeah, for example, let me pay for lunch. My treat means it would be on me. I will pay for it.
Okay, my treat. T-R-E-A-T.
Yeah, treat.
Okay.
My treat.
Sorry, my treat. Okay, got it.
It's okay. Next one, take your time.
Would you like to join us for dinner at the City Plaza Hotel? Join us means come with us. And next one, would you pardon me? We'd like you to be our guest. It means we will pay, and it's formal. We will pay.
Yeah, to be our guest.
To be our guest. Let me get this. It means pay the bill. Get this, pay the bill, and it's informal. I was wined and dined.
No, wined and dined.
Wined and dined every night by the New York office. Invited out to restaurant. Wined and dined. Wine here is related to word wine.
Absolutely, yeah. Wine and dine, and dine again goes back to the word dine, dining room, dinner, yeah. Wine and dine. If you wine and dine, it means that you enjoy, spending time in restaurants and, activities that are related to tasting food, different drinks, etc. That is the action of wining and dining.
Wining and dining.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, next part, describing service. A new Italian restaurant called Bella Roma has just opened in the high street, and we went there the other night to try it. I couldn't help comparing it to the Casa Italia, uh, Italia, Italia
Mm-hmm.
گفتم, where we ate last week. In the Bella
Week.
Roma, last week.
Yeah.
In the Bella Roma, the service was impeccable.
Impeccable.
Impeccable. Impeccable and quick. Impeccable means perfect, cannot be faulted.
Uh-huh.
At the Casa Italia, it's always a bit sluggish. Sluggish means rather slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can also use for the word traffic, sluggish traffic.
Traffic. Sluggish traffic or just traffic?
No, sluggish traffic means slow traffic.
Mm-hmm. Sluggish
Or
traffic.
there is this good sentence from the Dictionary of Oxford. He felt very heavy and sluggish after the meal. He felt very heavy and sluggish after the meal.
Okay, هم دیگه.
Yeah.
slow که میگی. Okay,
in the new place.
In a new place, the waiters are courteous and friendly.
Courteous
and friendly without being overbearing. Courteous means polite, and overbearing means too confident, too inclined to tell people what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too confident, too inclined to tell people what to do, like domineering, overbearing, bossy, kinda.
Exactly. Okay, in the other place, they tend to be sullen, and the service is rather brusque, which I found very off-putting. Sullen means bad-tempered, unwilling to smile.
Yeah.
And brusque means quick and rude. Off-putting means makes you feel you don't want to go there again.
Yeah, kind of red light.
Red light, yeah.
Sorry, red flag. Red flag.
تو ذهنم همون ترجمه شد. گفتی red flag, تو ذهنم همون. Okay, but at Bella Roma, they'll go out of their way to give you what you want. Yeah, go out of their way, it means do everything possible.
Yeah. What about you? Have you ever had such experience going to a restaurant which you were treated like with brusque service, overbearing waiters, etc.?
Yeah, I had, but I don't remember the name of the restaurant.
Okay. Yeah. Part C, if you don't have any questions with part B.
No, thank you.
Okay, this is a really lovely and easy and light unit.
Exactly. The units that are related to food, we like them.
Yeah, I guess, but
I think we had another unit about food, and both of us said it was an interesting unit. And now, yeah, I agree with you.
But unfortunately, the topics will change from next unit on. Until this unit, the units had to do with food, lifestyle, and leisure. And from unit 25 until I guess 27 or 8, they will be about travel, I guess.
Yeah. Travel is an interesting topic as well.
Not maybe as good as food. Are you a foodie, Mali?
Yeah, Yes.
Mm.
I'm very gourmand. چی میگن شکمو رو؟ دارم با فرانسه فکر میکنم اشتباه میکنم. چی میگن شکمو؟
I think wait a minute. I guess they were use the word foodie.
Foodie.
Yeah.
Something that you said. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a foodie person.
Gourmet, you said gourmet in French?
Yeah, it's
They
not
use it for foodie.
Gourmand, oui.
Gourmand, Is it?
ر دیگه آره در واقع غیری که میشنوی.
Gournet.
دارم میگم AND.
Yeah. That root is also used in English, gourmet. It is pronounced gourmet, 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 for some high quality food. Yeah, for example, last night we had gourmet food in, for example, Isabella restaurant.
No. خب maybe it is related, yeah.
Isn't it?
یه دقیقه بایستا. چرا gourmet is something that you said, but I wanted to check if we have gourmand in English or not. والا میگه داریم، میگه که یعنی فرنچشو زدم به انگلیش، میگه اونم نوشته گورماند. گورمان رو زده گورماند، ولی گریدی نمیدونم واقعا درسته یا نه. گورماند. I don't know.
Yeah, a person who enjoys eating and eats large amounts of fruit. Exactly. So there is this word with the exact meaning. Gourmand. Yeah.
دیدی شکم میکنم، میگم نمیدونم درست میگه.
Okay. Then a new word, gourmand. I didn't know we have this word in English.
یهو اومد تو ذهنم گفتم نه بابا داری اشتباه میگی، اون انگلیسی نبود که. نگو، ولی داشتیم، جالب بود.
Yeah. And the interesting thing, let me share this with you. A few weeks ago, I was watching an Italian movie. I don't know whether you've watched it or not. The Great Beauty.
The Great Beauty? No, I don't think so. I didn't.
La Grande Beauty. La Grande Beauty. I don't know. But the English pronunciation is the Great Beauty. So they speak Italian in this movie. I don't claim that, my knowledge of French is really high. No, not at all. Barely A2.
No,
but the interesting A2, I think, for someone who has been learning French for less than a year, it hasn't been a year that I've started learning French. I think it's acceptable. And the interesting thing was that these languages that are, from Latin, like too similar. I mean, I have a limited knowledge of French, but I would almost understand about 60% of the words and sentences which were in Italian. It was really interesting for me. And I felt really confident that, among all the languages that are from Latin, I mean Spanish, Italian, Romanian, Portuguese, I've chosen the most difficult one and the most, useful one, I guess. I mean, French.
I agree with you.
Yeah. And by the way, I highly recommend that movie, The Great Beauty. The screenplay is really interesting.
Thank you for your suggestion. Yeah, these languages have a lot of in common words. In common
Have a
words,
lot in common.
have a lot in common. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, gourmet,
Okay.
gourmand, foodie. Okay.
Yeah.
Food preferences.
Food preferences. I have a sweet tooth and can never say no to cakes or biscuits. I have a sweet
Biscuits.
tooth. Biscuits. It means love sweet things.
Mm-hmm.
I
Do
really,
you? Do you have one?
yeah, I really have a sweet tooth. Mhm.
Mm.
I won't have dessert. Dessert or
Dessert.
dessert. Okay. Thanks. You're lucky being so slim, but I'm afraid I have to count the calories. I have to be a bit calorie conscious these days. Count the calories or calorie conscious means be careful how many calories I eat.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Calorie conscious. Count the calories. Mm-hmm.
Calorie. I'll just have a small portion of dessert, please. Portion means amount of a particular food that is served to one person.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, I'd like to end the meal with something savory.
Savory. Yeah, we had the opposite of this word in the previous, in unsavory characters.
Yeah,
Remember?
exactly. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
savory like cheese. It means salty in flavor or with herbs.
Herbs or herbs? Both
Herbs.
pronunciations are correct.
Ah, okay. Ben's a bit of a fussy eater. It means person who has very particular demands when eating.
Fussy eater, or someone who is very picky. Fussy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
No, thanks. I won't have wine. I'm a teetotal.
Mm-hmm.
Never drink alcohol. Teetotal.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Mm-hmm. Before I book the restaurant, do you have any particular dietary requirements? Dietary requirements means special needs or things someone cannot eat, and it's a formal expression.
Dietary requirements, like, gluten-free, someone with high pressure, their food shouldn't include much salt. For
Mhm.
someone with diabetes, I don't know, they shouldn't eat so much sugar. These are
Or here, it's very common to allergy to peanut. They have an allergy to peanut, so they choose food or hala nutritions without peanut. Peanut free در واقع.
got it. Interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, next one. I won't have any more wine, thanks. I don't want to overdo it. It means eat or drink too much.
Yeah, overdo it. Part D, entertaining at home.
Entertaining at home. It's such a dialogue, yeah?
Yeah.
Why not come home and eat with us? You'll have to take potluck, and though take potluck means eat what we're eating, nothing special.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sima,
Yeah.
I thought I thought potluck means مثلا هر کی غذای خودشو بیاره.
That is one of the meanings of potluck. Nice try. Today I'm a little bit sleepy, but thank you for mentioning it. Yeah, why not come home and eat with us? You'll have to take potluck though. Eat what we're eating, nothing special. This is one of the meanings. Or if you take potluck, you bring food with yourself. when you go somewhere. That is another meaning of potluck. Yeah, I've seen it. I just remember it, that there is this meaning of potluck.
Yeah.
And I think I can guess where the word comes from. You know, pot is a dish that you cook food in it. So it's kind of luck when you know, when you
Yeah. When you don't know, for example, your friend, what is your friend's food, or all of your friends' food, and you choose one, you
yeah, you
can
take
taste,
the lid. Yeah, you
yeah,
take the lid and see
yeah,
what's the food.
what's
Yeah,
the food?
take
Yeah, exactly.
potluck. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I
Thank
bring a bottle?
Yeah, thank you. Shall I bring a bottle? It usually means a bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, should I wear a suit on Friday? No, no, it isn't a dinner party. It's just an informal get together. It means a rather formal dinner with guests.
Mm-hmm. That is the meaning of dinner party. What about
Yeah, dinner party.
informal get together?
Informal group of people meeting for a meal or drinks or etc.
Yeah.
Ordiga nada, etc. Next one. Does anyone want seconds? It means a second helping or serving of a dish.
Exactly. Does anyone
Oh,
want seconds?
mm-hmm. Oh yes, please. It was delicious.
I
Uh,
always, you know, want seconds from my mom when the main dish includes rice. Other than that, I don't go for seconds.
oh yeah, because
Yeah.
uh, uh, when uh, when it is a dish with rice, you go for second, or when it's without rice.
No,
Uh,
with rice. Rice
with
as the
rice.
main dish. Yeah,
So you love rice.
a lot. Yeah, if I don't eat rice, I'm really lucky, you know, to have my mom as the main cook in our house. And every other day she tries to make rice, especially for lunch. And I just like it. If I, you know, if she skips the routine of rice every other day for lunch, then I'm gonna miss it. Mom, I feel like I haven't eaten rice for a week. When are we going to eat rice? Yeah, and the interesting thing for me is that maybe you know, while I was a teenager, I went to some special school, and there was a dormitory there, so I used to stay there. It was a, you know, magnet school. I think I've mentioned this before. And there, always for lunch, they served us rice with different stews. Okay. And it became a habit. Then after going to university again, the story was the same. And after graduating from university, I kind of miss that dietary requirement. And yeah, when I don't eat for 2 days, I really miss it. And the interesting thing, yeah, I was going to say this, that when it gets warm here, I mean, usually after the beginning of spring, when the weather starts to get warmer, I kind of lose my appetite. I don't know the exact reason. I just cannot eat much, again, except for
Right.
rice. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, this
I heard,
interesting for me too.
yeah, I heard وایستا then چی میگم مثلا بگم اهالی شمال north چی north
People in North.
people in north love rice very much, but you're not for north, but
No, I'm not from North, but yeah, I
your
love.
habit your habit came from north.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Okay. Oh yes, please. It was delicious. Okay, next one. Can I pour pardon me. Can I pour you some juice? Say when. It
Uh-huh.
means tell me when I have served enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Boy, that was very interesting, Sima. When? That's enough. Thanks. I didn't know
Yeah.
at all.
Tell me, yeah, say when. Say when. Yeah. When. Thank you. Yeah.
جالب بود خیلی. Help yourself to some nibbles. It means things like nuts, crisps, etc. Before a meal.
Meal.
Meal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, we have to leave at 6. We can grab a bite to eat. Bite درست دیگه.
Yeah. Grab a
Grab
bite.
a bite to eat on the way. Have a quick meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we could get a takeaway when we get there. It means ready cooked meal, but to take home.
Yeah, take away food.
Yeah.
Do you buy some takeaway food? If yes, how often? Or you prefer to go and eat in restaurants?
Unfortunately, during the lockdowns situation, we had to eat.
You can just say during the lockdown. During the lockdown.
Yeah. During the lockdown, I always take away. I always had a take. چجوری باید بگم? I always take away food.
We could get a takeaway. Get
Uh-huh.
or buy. Yeah.
Yeah. Get. Okay. Yeah. We used to get a takeaway, but usually, if I have enough time, I prefer to dine in restaurant.
Okay. Any questions from the first page?
No, thank you.
You're so welcome. Can I ask which words were new for you from the first page?
A lot of words, really.
Really?
Yes, really. I was able to understand the meanings of most of them, but I didn't hear them. For example, I knew the meaning of calorie and conscious, but I didn't know we have a combination. We have a new word. No, we have another word with these two words. I mean, calorie conscious. Yeah,
Got it.
like this. Or for example, I didn't know at all about nibbles.
Nibbles. Yeah. Okay. Then let's hit the exercises.
Okay. Number 1, rewrite the underlined parts of these sentences using expressions from a opposite. Number 1. When we eat out as a group, each person usually pays for their own food and drink. We can first that in parentheses. We have parentheses.
Parentheses. Yeah, parentheses.
We can see use a shorter expression meaning the same. Okay. When we eat out as a group, we usually split the bill.
Exactly. We usually split the bill, or
we let's go to Dutch, or
we go Dutch. We go Dutch. Yeah.
دیگه لازم نیست let's رو بگم راست میگی.
Yeah, when you offer to the groups that everyone pays their own proportion of money, then you say, let's go Dutch. But here, everyone, when we eat out as a group, we go Dutch.
We go Dutch. Yeah. Number 2, let me pay for this one. You can pay next time. Use an informal expression. Okay, let me get this one.
آفرین. Let me get this one.
Yeah, let me get this one. Or it's my treat.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's on me. You can pay next time.
Yeah, you can pay next time. Yeah. Number 3, visitors to the company's head office in London are always taken out to the best restaurant. Use a phrase with 2 words with a rhyme, which rhyme with which rhyme with each other. Wait a minute. Visitors to the company's head office in London are always wined and dined.
Exactly.
At the best restaurants. Number 4. Fancy coming with us for lunch. Fancy coming with us for lunch tomorrow. We can say join us. Yeah.
Use a more formal expression. Yeah. Would you like to join us, for example? Yeah. Would you like to join us for lunch tomorrow?
Join us for lunch tomorrow. Number 5. No, please put your credit card away. I'm inviting you for dinner. Informal expression. Okay, no, please put your credit card away. Dinner's on me.
Yeah, dinner's on me. Or again, let me get this.
Let me get this.
I've got this. I've got this. It's my treat.
This. Yeah, it's my treat. Number 6. Yeah, I'd like to pay for you at this theater. Theater tomorrow night. I'd like to pay for you. We can say I'd like you to be my guest. I'd like you to be my guest at the theater tomorrow night. Next one.
Thank you.
Rewrite the underlined parts of these sentences using expressions from the opposite page to describe food and drink preferences. Number 1, I never drink alcohol. I'm teetotal.
Teetotal. Yeah, teetotal. I tried to work out the origin of this word, teetotal. It was interesting for me when I first saw this word, but I don't remember something exact. That's why I didn't want to share, but it has to have a special root, origin. Teetotal. Yeah.
Teetotal. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Number 2, I don't really like sweet things. We can say I don't really like. I'm really not this sweet.
No. We use it with the verb have. Have a sweet tooth.
I haven't got a sweet tooth.
I don't have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
I don't have or haven't got. Haven't got is more British. Americans tend to say I don't have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you know the history of the kind of historical reasons? Not historical, evolutionary reasons for this.
No.
Some people liking sweet things too much.
No,
evolution? We have evolved, Hello, Melly. Oh my God. My phone rang and
Sima.
Hey, Mali.
Hey.
My phone rang, then I lost you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, no worries. Okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the reason that some people like sweet things. Um, Evolutionary reasons, we have evolved from primitives to Homo sapiens. The modern human beings are called Homo sapiens. Okay, so the researchers show that the quickest way to get energy, actually this is a fact, is to eat something sweet. So the primitives, in order to survive, like fighters as a group in front of another group, their enemies, the quickest way for them to get energy was to eat something sweet. That's why these are evolutionary traits in us.
Okay, got it. Exactly. It was interesting for me because I'm exactly like this. When I feel weak and I don't have energy, I think immediately I have to eat something sweet.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all of a sudden the sugar, your blood sugar drops, and yeah, you have
Yeah,
to regain your energy. It happens to me too, a lot.
yeah. خدای من تو آینه نگاه میکنم شاخ ندارم میام تو لایف یک شاخ میبینم اعصابم خورد میشه.
No, you're good.
خب
Okay, so I don't have a sweet tooth, and the next one.
Are those things you can't or mustn't eat? Are there, pardon me, are there things you can't or mustn't eat? It should be
Mustn't. Pronounce it mustn't. Mustn't
mustn't,
eat.
mustn't. Do you have any special dietary requirements?
Dietary.
Dietary.
Yeah, dietary requirements.
Okay, dietary requirements. Yeah. And number 4, just small amount of food. Small amount of food should be small portion of food.
Yeah, just a small portion for me, please. I don't wanna overdo it.
I don't wanna eat too much. Yeah, I don't wanna overdo it. Exactly.
Okay.
Number 5, she's become very careful about how many calories she's eating. She's become calorie conscious.
Or she counts the calories.
Yeah, she's counting the calories. And number 6, Sasha is such a choosy person when it comes to food. It's difficult to find things she likes. I know. Fussy eater.
Yeah, Sasha is such a fussy eater.
Fussy eater, yeah.
Yeah, again, choosy means fussy, picky, choosy eater, fussy eater.
Yeah.
Thank you. Number 3.
Number 3, give words from the opposite page which contrast with or are the opposite of these phrases. Number 1, a swiss dish. It means a sweet dish. A sweet dish, it could be a savory dish.
Yeah, savory dish. Number 2.
Number 2, a friendly waiter. It could be a solemn waiter.
Sullen, yeah.
Yeah. A formal
or overbearing.
Overbearing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, a formal gathering, and چی جوابا یه چیزی دیدم interesting. Formal gathering and informal get together.
Exactly, an informal get together.
Get together, yeah. Rude staff, it is courteous.
Rude staff.
Staff, pardon me. Staff means things. Okay, staff. Rude staff is courteous staff.
The opposite, yeah, would be courteous staff.
Courteous staff, yeah. Number 5, a quick service, sluggish service. Sima. Is
Yes.
Slug means snail.
Slug means snail?
Yeah, because of this, sluggish means slowly.
I didn't know it.
I didn't know as well. But I learned exactly the word slug yesterday. Really yesterday.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, slug is snail and they move very slowly, so sluggish, yeah. Snailish.
ببین دفعه اولم نفهمیدم و الان که گفتم دیروز متوجه شدم slug میشه snail.
Good.
Interesting. Number 6, a dreadful service. Dreadful service. Impeccable.
Yeah, impeccable.
Impeccable service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And number 4, which expressions on the opposite page mean? 1, eat whatever your hosts are eating at home.
Your hosts.
Hosts are eating at home, not a special dish for you. Take potluck.
Yeah, take potluck.
Yeah, something that we discussed about it. Number 2.
Something that we discussed, not about.
We discussed. Okay.
Yeah. This is a common mistake among English speakers, that English is not their first tongue. Discuss without the preposition about.
Discuss. Okay, number 2. Tell me when I've poured enough in your glass. When?
Poured. I've poured enough in your glass.
Pardon me. Poured. Say when.
Say when. Okay.
Number 3, get a quick meal or some other food that doesn't take a long time. Grab a bite to eat or take away. درسته?
Get a takeaway. Get a quick meal or some other food that does not take a long time. Yeah, grab a bite.
Grab a bite.
You can also omit the word eat. Grab a bite. Let's grab a bite. We will grab a bite. Yeah.
Get a takeaway.
Get a takeaway.
Number 4, small items you eat before a meal or perhaps at the reception. Nibbles.
Nibbles, exactly.
Number 5, another portion of what you have just eaten. Seconds meal.
Plural.
Seconds meal or seconds?
Seconds. Yeah.
Number 6 is some semi-formal party in someone's house, probably not a meal. Informal get-together.
Yeah, a get-together, a semi-formal party, an informal get-together. Okay. Thank you so much. Any questions, Mali?
No, thank you, Sima. It was very interesting. Thank you for all your information.
You're so welcome. Thank you for teaching us the word slug. Yeah, I really mean it. Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Actually, all of the words are like this. The thing is that sometimes we are lazy, or sometimes we do not have the time while we're studying to go work out the root of the word. Otherwise, almost all of the words are like this. They're coming from somewhere. They are some, roots that we already know. We just cannot make connections. Not we, the, neurons in our brain cannot make connections, but yours suddenly did just now.
Yeah, in exercises, I found out it's the same word.
Okay, very good. So I hope to see you next week if something doesn't happen. I have a really hectic schedule these days, and guys, please accept my apology that we're not, going lives as often as before, but I hope to get back to the track, to the previous routine as soon as possible. So thank you for understanding me. And so unit 25, next session, we will be working on it.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Goodbye.